Hey Monkey Community, Monday is done and in the books. Hope everybody had a great day and was very productive today. Checking in on the project. We're holding strong at 741,000 market cap and we're solidly above 700,000 or around that range. Project's looking great. Some sideways trading here, which is totally fine. We're looking good and waiting for that next leg up, and I'm super bullish about what's coming in the next couple weeks and the next months leading up to the end of the year. And a lot of good news today that we're going to go over. But I just want to mention, as I mentioned often, for coins like Monkey, focus on the community and bag working. That's the most important thing right now is building up the community, adding more strong holders, bag workers, and then also working our bags. We are making a difference here in the mind share by posting as much as possible and shilling, and the community is doing a great job with that. And the market cap gains will come. That's going to come later. And we know we're extremely undervalued right now, way oversold. And we have a lot of good mentions in telegrams and on X. And just in general, we're a well-known project at such a low market cap. I think it's just got all this pent-up demand here that we're going to see unlocked at any moment here. So just keep up the good work here. If we look at the news here on X, so first up, big news. Washington reported 3 hours ago that the Senate passes the bill to reopen the U.S. government. That's hugely bullish for financial markets in general and crypto as well. And also downstream of that is our meme coins and Monkey specifically. I think this is bullish. Money's going to keep flowing again and markets are going to pump. And I think we see some flow over to Monkey at some point, which is great. Also, we talked about this already. There's rumors of it. President Trump confirms he will be issuing a dividend to middle and lower income citizens of about 2,000 and use the remaining tariffs to lower debt, which is good news. As we mentioned during COVID, there was a stimulus and that was great for the markets. People tend to invest it or at least part of it. And I think money is going to flow back into crypto at that point. Watcher Guru also says that President Trump says inflation will reach 1.5% pretty soon. So I think he's confident in the economy. And that's, again, great news for the markets and for crypto and for our Monkey investment as well. Bitcoin.com news says the Senate has released its highly anticipated draft of the crypto market structure bill, aiming to overhaul regulations for digital asset commodities like Bitcoin and Ether. So I think this is, again, part of the pro crypto stance that the Trump administration is taking. And I think this is bullish overall for crypto and for the future in our bags, especially over the next 3 years with Trump in office. I like this post by the white whale here. And I think this definitely applies to Monkey. He says trading is meant to be boring. 99% of the time should be spent building conviction and waiting for the setup to either appear or to play out. 1% of time spent clicking buttons. Most lose because they reverse those numbers. So most are holding and waiting 1% of the time and are clicking buttons 99% of the time. That's not the way to make it. There's some high volume traders that have it down. They do trend analysis. They're constantly on X watching for the latest trend and can do well and catch some runners, which is great for them. But for most of us, it's gonna be boring a little bit. You buy, you hold, you shill, and you wait. And I think that's what we have for Monkey. And patience is gonna pay off for sure in holding that Monkey and waiting until we hit our goals. And I do think we're gonna run pretty soon here and get up to the all-time high again. As you guys probably seen, I've been DCAing every day until then. I just strongly believe that we have a real winner here and that we're going to get to the all-time high again and beyond. So also we have a post from Crypto King. It says this season totally feels empty. Feels a lot calm, feels like we're lost, feels like everything is over for CT. But little do you know, 2020, 2021 was almost feeling similar. That's when a big breakout happened. If you are not brave, sell everything, go away. But if you are, then hold. It's about to happen. 3x, and we'll see 6 trillion total market cap. Bookmark this. So Crypto King's obviously bullish, and I do tend to agree that when things seem down and you're not expecting it, that's when we start the parabolic run. So just be patient, especially with Monkey. I mean, it's such a great coin at such a great price. To me, it's a no-brainer. Do your research, add to your bag if you can. No need to be trading and worrying about it. If you hold Monkey, it's a great hold. Axis Ace here had a post. Communities that don't worry about price, all focused on one goal, one vision, and won't stop till they get there. Delusional holders, what communities are out there like this? Sounds like he's describing Monkey perfectly. And he also posted in his Telegram, thanks to Montana for this, community member. He said, nice to see you guys are still shilling some old conviction coins like Monkey, Uranus, Dale, and Neat. Stay strong, bro. Your vision will play out and your conviction will be worth it in the end. Don't give up. So shout out to Ace for that and for mentioning Monkey. That's great. And so back to what I said at the beginning of the video, I think folks can really see that the Monkey community is solid and a cult has formed here, and we're not giving up. We're working hard. We're adding more folks. New bag workers seem like we're getting a new bag worker every day, which is great. And so let's just keep on pushing. Shadow here posted $1 billion runner is on the way, and we agree. We think it's Monkey, and I think we've got everything in place that we need to send Monkey to the billions. It's a cute concept, a cute mascot here, plus a great community, and I think that's all we need. It's an animal. People love animals to run. Retail's gonna love Monkey, and I think we've got what it takes to run. But remember, part of the escape velocity and hitting that is that the main holders, the whales, the OGs have to hold. And everyone's going to be different with taking profits. And I'm not saying round trip and I'm commanding you to do that. What I'm saying is just be responsible with profit taking and have a long-term vision as well for at least a portion of your bag. And I know, everyone's worried someone else is going to dump, but it takes the core holders, the whales, the original holders, to hold to reach that escape velocity to reach the multiple millions, the hundred millions, 50 million, and all that is gonna take some holding and probably some pullbacks that we have to endure. But just be ready for it mentally because it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen quick, honestly. And there's gonna be a chance when we're at 3, 4, 5 million for folks to take profits, especially if you've been DCAing, which I know I have. It might be tempting to take the 5x or whatever it is when you get to 4 or 5 million. But remember, to reach that escape velocity, a good chunk of us have to hold and keep on holding. So that's what I plan to do. Again, not telling you what to do. That's just one thing that I've seen is that escape velocity does require for folks to hold and believe in the long-term vision. Last but not least, here, Shadow, you can see, replied to Miyajia here. He had posted and said, of all the coins out there, what coins do you believe have a shot to reach the masses and hit billions? Very curious what you all think. I'd like reasoning behind it too, not just shilling tickers only. And then Miyajia says, most used GIF and cutest monkey. And then Shadow responded, hi monkey. And he probably has interacted with us before, but I don't remember that often. So this is a big interaction. Shadow's quite influential. And just knowing that he sees the monkey community and us working our bags is great. So good job, Mia Gia here for getting the response from Shadow. And I think that's a good thing overall, just people knowing about Monkey. I think, as I've said before, once we start running, people knowing about Monkey, they're going to say, oh, Monkey's running. People are going to pile in. And I think it's just going to be that snowball effect. So don't forget to follow monkey soul underscore, the main monkey account. And thank you all. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow.